apologies for the hat, it's hot and I'm bald, and I don't like sunscreen. Anyway, and also I'm very, very trendy. Anyway, artificial intelligence and professional service firms, as I've said before, management consultancy or consultancy is likely to be one of the last professional service areas that's severely disrupted by artificial intelligence and automation. Don't get me wrong, there's already lots of opportunities for saving costs, speeding things up, becoming a little bit more efficient, but we're not facing the situation that, say, the law industry has faced over the last 20 years with deregulation, automation and big data severely impacting day rates and employment opportunities. I've said all of that before. However, what I want to talk about today is the way that you might respond to artificial intelligence if it is a direct threat to your services. So again, as I've said before, the way to think about artificial intelligence at the moment isn't about the industry, it's not even about the sector or even your specific firm, it's about the tasks within your firm. So as you would have done with business process re-engineering 20 years ago, think about the processes that you do, what can be automated, what can be done by AI, what can be outsourced. It's all part of the mix of reducing your costs, making things more efficient. However, the big question is what happens if artificial intelligence or a combination of that and automation can replace your services, or will be replacing your services in the next few years' time. Now, if what you're doing is relatively commodified, fairly productized, the knowledge set is fairly standardized, for example, with training or fairly some more standardized types of consultancy, then it's likely, gathering data, creating reports, that type of stuff, then it's likely in the next few years your consultancy will be pretty irrelevant unless you're going completely on your brand and the quality of your people. So there you want to be thinking, well, how do we respond to this AI threat? Now, if it's an AI threat that's a direct threat to your services, you're already an expert in that service area. So what you want to be doing is doing the wraparound for AI. So when a third party, a client, is thinking about which AI to plug in, then we all know this is the way to failure with IT systems. Doesn't matter whether it's AI, CRM, professional service firms, professional service automation. The lessons are exactly the same. It needs to be part of your strategy. It needs to be aligned with it. You need to have requirements management. You need to have vendor selection. You need to have change management around that. Now, that is stuff that, at least some of it, you guys can already become experts in. It might take a year or two to make that shift, but you should certainly start developing some capabilities if you are being threatened about the tech that's likely to replace you. Because if you are in that position, in 3 years' time, you're either not going to be a consultancy or you are going to have learned to work with these solutions that are coming to threaten you. Kind of a bleak warning, but also a major opportunity, because obviously if you think about the wraparound for Microsoft, Salesforce, any CRM system, the market's huge, and we're right at the beginning of the AI market. So find out what the software solutions are in your area, start to get familiar with them, and then find someone in your firm who can start developing services around that space. That's free advice. Bye bye.